closer to us.
Word up.
What's going on, guys? My name's Cliff.
I'm X.
And this is Higher Education's podcast.
Let's go with it.
You guys know what it is. We talk about some weekly stuff, things I saw on the internet, and we're going to react to it. Discuss it.
Yeah, let's go.
Be there for it.
Like we wasn't there.
We're going to be there in spirit.
You're right.
All right, so I want to open up the podcast. I don't want to talk too long about it, but I do want to talk about Riley Howell, the hero of the UNC shooting.
Yeah.
100%. Give a shout out for him posthumously.
Straight up.
If you guys don't know, there was a shooting over the weekend at UNC.
Down in Charlotte. I remember what happened, but not enough to explain it. I feel like.
I was gonna let you go on that roll.
No. I mean, basically this kid Riley ended up stopping a school shooter from killing more people than he had already done.
Yeah.
Apparently he body slammed him. Or something?
He fucking. He just saw what he was doing, and he body slammed him, and that's all you can ask for. We shouldn't have to ask for that, but that
straight up. But it's the world we live in, man. And it's bullshit. It's bullshit that it is. But
and there was actually just a shooting the other day, like yesterday, in Colorado. Like a middle school.
Seriously.
But what I did hear is
people's problem. Some
dude on Reddit, and I don't know how, accurate this claim is, but some dude on Reddit was saying that his friend. So like I was saying, I don't know how accurate it is, but some dude on Reddit was saying that he used to go to school with someone that was at this Colorado school. Like it was a kid that he drove when he was a senior, and the kid was a freshman, so the kid's a senior now. Yeah. And apparently the dude, it was two shooters. The guy dove on one of them. He got shot in the leg, but he survived.
Damn.
Stopped the shooter.
That's good. That's what's up.
It's just the same that so many of these, we're in double digits now, over 15 school shootings for 2019.
It's only May.
Yeah. But like I said, I don't want to stay on this long because we can get into a whole debate on gun laws and society and morals and not beating your kids. That's not.
No, that's a whole conversation.
Instead, I want to talk about something else that's fucked up in a different part of our culture, the school system.
Mm-hmm. Let's go.
Because, we were talking about schools, right? So, and this kind of got overshadowed because this incident happened at UCLA, and another incident that happened at UCLA with schools was the whole Laura Laughlin. Laurel? Was the whole Aunt Becky UCLA defrauding to get their kid. That whole thing overshadowed a cheating ring at UCLA by Chinese international students.
Damn.
Everywhere you look, everywhere. We're here to hold on to.
I mean, that's crazy. I don't even know how they'd be doing that to protect their international students.
I don't even think it was them. I think it's that
story coming out.
The story is just so big, it just overshadowed it. No one cared about this little 40 people it's cheating ring when it's hey, that's Aunt Becky.
Yeah.
That's fucking the dude from Shameless, William H. Macy. That's his wife.
Right.
A different woman, but
right.
It's all these celebrities versus these unknown students. And what we're talking about is at UCLA, there was a Chinese cheating ring. It was basically like this dude Kai was taking tests for people. He was he had a passport with his picture on it, or he had people with their pictures on the passports, but the names were the people he was taking the test for.
Oh my god! Wow! So he just got a bunch of fake passports.
Yeah.
With his face on it, their names. Wow.
And took the test, or he had people take the test for them, and then the people taking the test had their face, just wasn't their name on the passport.
Wow, that is so elaborate. Wow.
Just to cheat.
That's
he was making
crazy.
money.
Yeah, he had to be, man. Do you know how much money people will pay for that type of shit?
Hella bread.
Holy fuck. In the middle of California, too?
Yeah.
That's a well-known named school. In the middle of LA, no way people were trying to actually do their work out there. I mean, obviously there's some people.
And I don't even think it's that though. Like,
That's nuts, dude.
I think it might. I don't want to say it's a culture, because you never want to stereotype like that. But like there was a study done in the United Kingdom, in the European Union, that it said that students coming from outside of the European Union, the United Kingdom, are 4 times as likely to cheat as the students inside the European Union.
Why do you think that is, though?
A pressure.
No.
Like
I feel like Western culture doesn't care about education as much as...
It's pressure from Eastern culture, and it's because what you said, the Western culture doesn't care. They just want the money.
Yeah, that's it.
Want the money, here's the grade.
Our education system here is all... It's a business. It's not about people getting their education, man. It's a business.
Yeah.
And that's ridiculous. So, like... Wow, like, the only thing I can say to that is, wow, dude, that's nuts.
That's why college costs so much. That's why it costs so much to take an SAT or an ACT.
Yep.
And granted, if your family makes a certain amount,
sure,
you can have it waived.
Yeah, sure.
But why is there a cost?
Why
does it cost so much for me to send these test scores?
Yeah.
So I can then pay more money
to make it? Why does it cost for me to be able to get out of my own, like, society, out of my own, neighborhood?
Yeah.
Why does it cost so much money?
And I don't
it's nothing.
I don't want to typecast or be like it's these people doing this cheating, but for multiple places in South Asian countries, there are like schools where they go through and they just pass you, so you can come over here and get a job or start working on your PhD. And now you come over here in an area where like you can cheat using your cell phone. Teachers will leave and students write on the wall.
Yeah, like.
And then now you're coming over here and you have to now work in like a later school, a secondary school, and you don't know shit in the secondary school.
Shit.
Or you're a TA. You don't know shit because you just got your degree from whatever.
From the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Yeah.
So it's a fucked up thing of both.
Yeah. 100%. And they come over and they put them in a system that, like, honestly wouldn't care about them at all, and doesn't, like, most of the time will set them up to fail. And then it's just like a vicious cycle, man.
Yeah.
It just happens all over again.
They teach their kids. It's like, yo, just cheat. You got it. It's like, what?
Like, nigga, what? No.
I don't know. People, you just shouldn't do that. I feel like you just learn.
Layman's of terms.
You just learn.
Just don't do it.
Don't do it.
That's fair.
I'm trying to think of a segue, but
man.
also, you know who else should just not do some things?
Hold on.
What?
Say this right
I feel like that's a whole different level.
Fuck Tom Brady. I don't care about him.
See.
Shut up. Shut up.
See?
Because Brady's like a clean ass nigga.
All right, so now they're back on track.
Right.
They did a little outfit change.
Right.
I want to talk about Ayesha Curry.
All right, let's go.
Ayesha Curry went on the red table, which, for those of you who don't know, it is Jada Pinkett Smith and others. Facebook Watch Talk.
Yo.
They talk about shit around the red table.
They do it on Facebook Live, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear it's pretty dope. I've never actually seen it, but like I feel like I don't know. Like I love Jada Pinkett.
Yeah.
Like as enough of a woman to at least want to hear what she has to say.
Yeah, no, she makes some sensible points, and to even just talk about the red table for a sec, I thought what she did with what's her name, the chick that was with like Kylie Jenner, Jordan Woods. I thought her giving Jordan Woods a voice was actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because at first it kind of just felt like this young black woman being like attacked.
Yeah.
And then Jada was like, oh.
Like, chill out,
yeah.
Yo. Like,
here's a voice.
Exactly.
I also thought it was funny that
it's
like,
always nice to hear both sides of a story like that too.
Yeah,
but,
especially when it's like a young lady. But
yeah.
I thought it was funny that Jordan Woods was like, I finally know what it's like to be black in America. And it's like, black celebrities are so detached from reality that is that really okay. But
is it that bad that you didn't know who you were before that? Like I don't understand.
Yeah, and when I say detached, like, all right, so speaking of detached from reality, Ayesha Curry went on the red table, and she was saying some real things, talking about how, like, you know, it kind of sucks that there are groupies going after Steph, and I get that.
You're a basketball winner.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's
no,
a
but
good thing and that
it
it
still
should happen, but
sucks.
you understand that it's
still
gonna happen.
it still is a
100%.
shitty thing though, that she's like
100%.
And then I want to show you what she said too.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna play the clip.
Cut to the video. and like honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that like there are all these women like throwing themselves, but me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, this sounds weird, but like male attention. And so then like I begin to internalize it and I'm like, is something wrong with me? Like, what? But I'm gonna tell you something else too. When your radar's turned off, because I dealt with that for years too, like, and I was young, like you. Yeah, like
Fucking red table.
Yes, that's what it is.
Nice to know that like someone's looking. But when your radar's turned off, right, that'd be beautiful. Don't ever think for 1 minute that it ain't no some men out there looking at you like I wish. Honest.
Oh, honey. Bruh.
So,
Bruh.
Ayesha Curry kind of tripping though, but I feel her. What do you think about what she said?
I mean, I don't think she's tripping. I think it's totally valid to feel like you're kind of unwanted in a way. I mean, it doesn't seem like, you know, she's like not in love with her husband or you know, like their marriage is in the crap or anything like that. It just seems like she's like, oh, like he's getting all this attention. Like
these hoes want him, and these guys don't want a married woman. Like I feel everything she's saying because everyone wants to know they still got it. I got it. And I'm saying she's right. I'm
as
not
myself,
saying she's wrong.
to be honest, I think it's just like an insecurity sort of thing.
And that's what I said on Facebook too. Is that it's
like she thinks
insecurity
that she's
and
not
allowed to have
maybe
insecurities.
she's feeling like she's not good enough, you know, in that sort of situation because of the fact that, you know, her husband has all these groupies and what so. But yeah, I think it's totally valid. You know, I don't really think there's anything wrong with it as long as like. As long as they're not like doing anything about it.
Yeah.
I think yeah. It's kind of valid, I think.
I feel it. And I'm not saying it's not valid. I just think she's just tripping a little bit. Because, like, it shouldn't matter what those hoes want from Steph. It shouldn't matter what these niggas want from you. He loves you.
Like,
by all accounts, he loves you.
Yeah, 100%. Like, like you do have it all, kind of.
But you're allowed to have the insecurities. I'm not being like, don't do that. Don't say that. Like, you. And she even prefaced it by being like, I don't want that, but it still sucks that it's not happening. So I get her.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. Like, I think in that situation, like we said, it's an insecurity, and so it's kind of valid, even if it's not valid in everyone else's head. Like, it's valid. If it's valid in her own head,
it's valid.
then it's valid.
Yeah.
Like,
and there are like people attacking her and being like, "Well, why you should be happy? You have Steph and you have this and that."
I mean, like,
and I'm like, "Yo, she literally is just saying how she feels."
Yeah, that's
is she
it.
not allowed
like,
to say how?
Not allowed to have feelings.
like people think that like it's like,
nice.
hey, say stuff that we enjoy you saying.
No, man, bro, it's nice. It's nice to feel wanted.
Well, and also people get on Ayesha Curry because she has said some stuff in the past where it's like, oh, well, you attract what you dress, and it's like I dress very modest, so I attract certain. And it's like, well, you're kind of shaming people for how they dress, and people got on her for that.
Yeah, I mean, but like, yeah. Let's not get.
I'm just saying,
that.
people.
That's the whole thing.
I think you should be able to dress however you want. Modesty is
100%.
You know, it's in the eyes of the beholder. So what's modest for someone's not modest for others. Yeah. So you shouldn't go around telling people to be modest.
Yeah, I mean.
So that's when people already weren't feeling her for
business.
that. Yeah.
Somebody's fucking business.
But that's what I was saying. When you say shit like that, and then you're like, "But I have feelings," people are like, "You're getting roasted. It don't matter. We already don't like you."
Yeah, well, people are assholes. You know how it is too.
And there's,
I think, you're 100% right. But her feelings are valid.
Yeah, I'll never say her feelings are not valid.
Yeah.
But people have been making so many memes, and I'm trying to
just like roast her.
I thought the memes were really stupid. I thought almost every single meme I saw was really stupid.
Yeah, of course.
But I did see this one.
I'm trying to think of any.
I did see this one. How come they don't want me, man?
No, it's not right.
That's the only one that got a chuckle
It's
out
not
of me.
right.
So how come they don't want me?
It's not right.
All right. So, speaking of things that just not right, Showtime is putting out a TV show, and they're gonna cast Jaden Smith as a young Kanye.
What? Young Kanye East?
And you know, Showtime low-key be putting out the bangers.
Yeah.
One of my favorite shows, Californication, was a Showtime show.
Yep. I remember.
But what the fuck?
Where's my phone?
Under you?
Am I sitting on that shit?
In the crevice?
It's right here. Sorry.
I want to leave that in. I'm gonna debate if I want to leave that in later, depending on my depending on how long this goes. That may or may not get cut.
Whatever.
So yeah,
Bullshit.
this show is gonna be like an anthology, which is like when all the episodes aren't connected, and it's supposed to explore different themes. And season 1's gonna explore ego, mainly the ego of fucking Kanye West, and Jaden Smith's gonna play Kanye West. This seems like the weirdest mixture I've ever heard. It's the two weirdest black niggas got together.
It seems weirdly fitting.
If we got Frank Ocean in there,
yes,
it would be the three weirdest black niggas. Was like, yeah, let's get together and do some weird shit. And Showtime was like,
you put Tyler in there too.
yeah, we can throw Tyler in there. If Frank's there, Tyler's there too.
Yes,
so like,
man.
yeah, what?
Shit, if Jaden's there, Tyler's there.
Okay.
Yes.
I guess
That sounds great.
It's on paper. I was like, this sounds weird as fuck, and it sounds weird as fuck.
It does sound weird as
But
fuck,
it might be
it
good.
sounds great.
Yeah, it might be good.
Oh man, I would love that.
All right.
I hope I love it.
Speaking of things,
I mean, you know, I support black culture so much, man.
I try to, but I don't like to blindly support anything. You will get my blind initial support. That's what you'll get. And you fuck up afterwards.
I mean, we know as much information as there's out right now, you know.
That's it. And like,
there's
yeah,
no
that's
trailers.
so the support's here.
Yeah, like we got your back on this one, but like, you know, we just hope it's good.
Yeah. It better be good, because I'm gonna be mad if it's bad.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be salty too.
Like certain TV shows in their 8th season right now, I'd be mad. R.I.P. Miss Sunday.
I didn't even.
You didn't even. What? You didn't even. What? No.
Oh, my ears.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
My ears. Oh my God, my ears.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh no. My heart. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh,
I heard the whole thing I wanted to talk about. I'm so sorry. Oh, bro.
Oh no.
How'd you not watch episode 4 yet? What happened? Oh, you did.
I haven't been home this week. Like
I'm
that,
sorry.
man. I'm so sorry.
Oh, shit.
I'm watching one of these nights. Oh no.
I usually
Why
wait.
you doing
Sorry.
Oh no.
I said Melisandre, so.
No. I fucking heard you, man. Fuck.
But you don't know how though, so.
I know now. It's just be sad the whole episode going into it. Oh shit, man, that's not right.
I'm sorry.
I'm actually crying now because why she had to die.
Grey Worm.
Oh, I'm sorry, Grey Worm. Oh, everybody. And Daenerys, I'm sorry.
She didn't even get the scissor, or they didn't even get the scissor. Yo, somebody said Jor died in the friend zone.
Oh yeah.
All he got was a peck. Oh, you didn't even see the episode. You'll see when the episode starts why they said that. She said, "Why?" She said, "Really? That's in depth? I can't get even like a tongue." All right.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean.
No,
I didn't mean to do that.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's stupid. It's a stupid episode, though.
worry.
It's part of the reason why I was mad. But that's besides the point. Game of Thrones. You need to do some shit next episode to make me not mad.
Oh, fuck.
I want to show something that I'm excited for that I hope's good. Is Spider-Man Far From Home. Have you seen this trailer yet?
Nah.
All right, I'm going to play it after this
I'm
ad.
excited that there's another Spider-Man coming out.
I know, right? And also, this will be the first time that someone has played Spider-Man for more than 3 roles.
Fuck yeah.
Which, if you count it, Tom Holland's been in Civil War, Spider-Man Homecoming, Infinity War, Endgame, and Far From Home. I think I'm 5.
Goddamn.
He's played Spider-Man 5 times.
Spider-Man Far From
Yes.
Home trailer is about to play, but if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame yet, stop watching because there's some serious spoilers about to come up.
Oh, no.
But if you have seen Avengers Endgame, enjoy the trailer. Everywhere I go, I see his face. Just try and listen.
Yeah, I listen too.
Yeah.
I don't think Tony would have done what he did.
Yeah, that nigga's straight from the battle. Or straight from the funeral.
Yeah. What else is there to do, man? He's still in high school, nigga.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't have time. I'm too busy doing your job.
Oh, got him.
Keep up the good work because I am going on vacation.
He said, I'm too busy doing your job. What, nigga? We got red tape.
I don't really want to talk to Nick Fury. Why?
Because if you don't talk to him, then I have to talk. I don't want to talk to him. You sent Nick Fury the voicemail?
I gotta go. You
I
do
got-
not go
I gotta
to
go.
Nick Fury.
Can't go to Nick Fury.
What's up? We're just talking about the trip.
I'm here in St. Marco Polo.
Fuck that nigga.
You're a very difficult person to contact.
Oh.
Should have answered the phone.
Ah.
This is Mr. Beck. Something like you on my world. The world's Beck is from Earth, just not ours. The snap tore a hole in our dimension.
You're saying there's a multiverse?
We have a job to do. And you're coming with us.
Pig.
There's gotta be something else you could use. What about Thor?
Off-world.
Captain Rose, unavailable.
All right, then. Call her back. She had a-
Anybody else?
Bitch, please. You've been to space.
It's like, come on now.
Come on.
Trip. The girls who I really like and tell her how I feel. MJ, I am Spider-Man. No, of course not.
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
I wasn't that. She says, God, I was.
You are Spider. Yeah.
Saving the world requires sacrifice. Sometimes people die. Oh my God.
I always feel like I put my friends in danger. The world needs the next Iron Man.
Are you going to step up or not?
Don't be the next Iron Man. Be better than Iron Man was. Get him.
I mean, Iron Man went toe to toe with Thanos.
That's what I'm saying. Be better than him.
I work with Spider-Man.
You work for Spider-Man?
I work with Spider-Man, not for Spider-Man.
No play.
I don't work for him.
I
All
work
right,
with-
let's get that straight.
That's fresh. I like it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
like
glad
it.
they're
Can't
keeping
wait to
around
see that.
happy. John Favreau has always had like a weird relation with Marvel.
Yeah.
Because like he directed Iron Man 1 and 2.
And then they're like,
Well, you can. You want to direct? He
but
was
then
like,
he took care of Avengers, didn't he?
no. They were like, listen, we're gonna go with Josh Whedon, but you can direct Iron Man 3, and he was like, what?
No.
Because that's why Happy's barely in Iron Man 3.
Yeah,
He gets blown up in the hospital. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Because he was like,
Sits there
y'all
all
not gonna
time,
let me
like,
direct
ah,
Avengers?
Fuck you all, man. Like,
It's like Happy Iron Man 2. Come on now.
I'll do that. Come on, man.
It's like you can make another Iron Man all you want. Do that.
Like,
Go
but
ahead.
can't do Avengers, man. Sorry.
Sorry. So, I want to talk about Obama getting a street named after him.
Yes. Change is coming.
Bro, it literally, there's like they named a 3.5 mile road
Yes.
Obama Boulevard.
3.5 miles, yo. Yes, man.
It's like a 5K.
Yes.
Is that a 5K?
I don't know.
I was just learning about marathon today. That's not related to Obama, but So like the niggas, we call it a marathon because this nigga ran from near Athens or near
How
marathon.
much is a 5K? 3.1 miles.
Ooh, I was
okay,
close.
so it's longer than a 5K. So they could, dude. What if they have some races?
Obama's 5K.
Yes. Let's go.
Give us some money when you guys do. Trump's not
Yes.
doing that shit.
Fuck Donald Trump. We're talking to Obama.
You're right. It's Cali. Oh my god. But yeah, I was reading about the marathons and shit and how like it's named because this nigga whose name I can't pronounce ran from like near Marathon to Athens to be like, we defeated the Persians, and that was like 26.5 miles.
Oh shit.
But in reality, he actually ran from, where was it? He ran from Athens to somewhere, and then back to Athens, and then back to somewhere, and then he ran back to Athens and said we defeated him, and then he died.
Oh shit.
And some people say he fought in the battle too, and then ran. And I was like, this nigga just
run.
Someone said, how awful in shape do you have to be to just run and die? And I was like,
What? You have to be in amazing shape to do that.
but apparently the terrain is too bumpy for horses.
26 and what?
So
Nigga?
technically, he ran like over 300 fucking miles.
Dude.
So
What?
technically, like, and so we just run.
What?
The 26 is the last part back to Athens, and so that's what we run.
What? What? What?
We just run the little portion of it.
That nigga died. That's not awful shape. Come on, he ran 300 miles.
He ran faster than a horse can on those roads because it's too bumpy. And humans are just made for cross country running, so like literally ran faster than a horse could have ran that distance.
God damn. That's terrible. He died like that.
Yeah.
He just ran and died.
So I mean, Obama Boulevard's only 3.5 miles, so ain't nobody gonna die on that.
No, let's hope not.
5Ks would be cool on that.
Yeah.
Maybe a marathon that loops
I
into
really
the end of
hope
that.
that it doesn't turn into like
Like how Martin Luther King Boulevards be.
Yes.
I hope not.
Yes.
It's I think it's in a nice area of Cali, and if it's not, niggas just know, like this
Please.
this is another Nipsey shit. Just don't touch it.
Please, man. Black people, we gotta stop killing each other, yo. This shit's ridiculous.
I mean, we do, but damn, not on that
I'm
Boulevard.
sorry.
At
I'm
least.
sorry, but like, yeah, just don't let it turn into the MLKs of the fucking world, man. Cause
Preach.
I'm like, you know how crazy it is when somebody say they live on MLK Drive or street.
I'm not going there.
Like, what? You live where?
You meet
No,
me down the street.
you can come to my house, or we can go around the block or something.
No,
But
your
no,
block.
I'm
No,
not
my
going
block.
down there. Sorry. It's just bullshit, man.
So, the bubonic plague is back. Speaking of bullshit, you remember the bubonic plague? Yo,
I don't remember this shit. I
were you there?
I wasn't there.
Yo, this Mongolian couple.
Oh,
Fucking god, this Mongolian couple. What are they?
why I had to be in Mongolia, man?
They ate raw marmot liver, kidney.
Kidney.
Either way,
Ew, nigga.
yeah.
Ew, nigga. What?
They basically were in Mongolia. They were quarantined because they ate the fucking raw kidney, got bubonic plague, and died on May 1st. From bubonic plague.
The world is ending, dude.
Apparently 1 person a year dies in Mongolia
Measles
from
are
bubonic
back.
plague.
Mumps are back. The bubonic plague is back.
Why?
Fam, we gonna die.
I mean, it's inevitable.
Fam, we gonna die.
We're gonna die
soon.
whenever. It's inevitable.
No, we gonna die soon.
That's why we gotta get like a little, get little bunkers. Put them underground. I think there's an episode of The Simpsons
some
where
food.
Ned Flanders has a bunker,
Eat a
and
bunch
then
of
he
Spam.
forces his way in, and then he's like, "Don't tell anyone," and he tells everyone in town, and then it gets too crowded, and they force Ned out.
That out. That's so fucked up.
There's actually this really great, also, since we're talking about bunkers, writing prompt on Reddit, where this dude's like, it's from the point of view of someone in a bunker, and he talks about how, like, he's hunkered down since the zombie apocalypse has started, and the zombies are clever, so they keep knocking on his door, and they keep coming in the voices of his family and his loved ones and this and that. At the end of the writing prompt, you figure out that the apocalypse is over, and people are just trying to notify him, but he's just gone so crazy, he just doesn't know.
Damn. That's great. That's great, but that's really tough to deal with.
Yeah.
I mean,
if zombies come, I would just die. I don't want to be a part of the. I've seen Walking Dead. It doesn't look fun.
Why? Why would you just die?
It doesn't look fun.
It's not about it being fun. It's about survival, nigga.
No,
what?
it's not. Did you see? Not the blind spot.
The blind spot. No.
Did you see? What was the shit with the shadows and Sandra Bullock and shit and blind?
The Blind Side.
No, what?
You said Sandra Bullock and the Blind. What?
And
Nigga, no.
and the ghost that you can't look at him.
Oh.
And if you see him.
Why?
It was everywhere. Netflix made that shit everywhere, and now I can't even think of what it was called. But it's like that movie. What the fuck was it called?
Wow.
Come on.
Wow.
Really? It was It was everywhere too.
Yes, it fucking was. Oh wow.
Nah, let's go.
Wow. No. Don't no. No.
Sight.
Blah. The fucking blah. The
How long till we get it?
Blue Skies. The Blue Heist.
But not bright.
Fuck.
Fuck.
What the fuck is it called? What the fuck is it called? Holy shit. Bird Box. God damn it.
Bird Box.
Bird Box.
All right, so Bird Box.
I knew
Yeah.
it was with a B. What the?
I don't even know what my original point was.
Nah, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and Bird Box where they I don't
It's
even.
the zombies.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah.
All right, in Bird Box when they're all
Not
hunkered
about
down
being
in
fun.
the house and they're like, we just gotta stay in this
They're
house.
fucking idiots, so. They're fucking idiots. Because at some point, you're going to have to get food, man.
Yeah,
That's
and they
what
got
I'm
to the grocery
saying.
store perfectly fine. How?
Lies.
They only ran over a couple of dead bodies. This isn't the Bird Box review. It just let's not bring back Bubonic Plague because I don't think it's fun. That's what I'm saying.
Nigga, like I said, we're going to die soon anyway. I just don't give a shit anymore. But I do. I still give a shit enough to try to help the community while I fucking can.
I give a shit enough to not get Bubonic Plague. What the
Straight
fuck?
Straight up.
I don't eat raw kidneys of anything. Not even raw kidney beans.
Why would you eat a kidney anyway?
So I don't know. People be crazy. Maybe they thought it was an aphrodisiac, and they're like, "Yo, let's eat this," and then we get the powers of the marmot, and then we
Or
fuck.
like bull testicles?
Yeah, but like grosser, not cooked. Maybe if you fry some bull testicles, you give me some hot sauce. If you cook it right, I'll try anything.
I try anything.
I draw the
I
line
tried
at
anything
bugs
twice.
actually. I don't like the way they crunch too. Like they would feel like they're alive. Like people do
tried
like
anything twice.
caramelized bugs.
Yeah.
So, you know what else I don't want to happen?
What?
I don't want to be stranded anywhere.
You right.
Like stranded on a beach,
You right.
stranded in the water, stranded on a mountain. That also doesn't look fun.
Nah, I feel like I'd be the nigga to get stranded somewhere.
They'd be like, help. They'd be like, ship in a bottle, nigga.
Message in the bottle.
Better hope that shit get to somebody. Get to somebody. I can't read this. I don't know English. Throw that shit away.
The fuck is this?
Oh my god. So, two high school seniors, they were celebrating their skip day, right? And they're like, let's go get a boat. Let's go swim out in the sea. Not get a boat, but they were swimming out in the sea, and then they got swept out to sea.
Oh, shit.
And they were just chilling out there, like stranded and cold too, because they literally chilling. And they were just like, God, please, if you would just send me a sign.
Real? Help me.
And some nigga was just boating the boat came by.
Oh my gosh.
And he was like, yeah, like I heard a guy scream. And then I went over and he was like, listen, like you're not going to believe it. I just asked God to send me a sign and you came and got me. And the boat was named Amen. I do feel like there's some holes in the story. Like right after he prayed, he was like, help, nigga. Like it wasn't just God being like, yo, help. It wasn't like a loud booming like, help.
Yeah,
it was like, help.
Help me.
That's crazy. Like that. He said he heard it from 2 miles out. So like, there's no way he heard.
Pretty far.
That's pretty far to hear
Pretty far
someone
out.
yell,
That's what
right?
I'm saying. That's pretty far out. I don't know. But in the middle of the ocean, where
Nothing else. Yeah.
there's
no
there.
sound.
Come on,
But that is 2 miles.
yeah,
You thought you would hear it a little bit, like help.
like a faint.
What is a faint yell sound?
Faint.
What the fuck, nigga?
Help.
Is that Ghost on Board?
The end of it. The fuck?
Jesus. That's crazy. That's why low-key, like, don't fuck with the ocean too much.
Nah.
I like staying close to it, but
like
if you
open
get
water.
if you get swept out,
That's
nigga,
that's one of my fears. You know, that's one of my fears. I don't like open water like that. Fuck that.
just because of that,
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. No,
dude.
you won't get like, and it sucks because the type of person I am, I will be like I would take like long trips on boats and shit.
I will
Just
never
for the
get on a boat.
adventure.
I've seen so many media
What?
where a boat crashes
What?
or tips over.
What?
Nah,
What?
I'll fuck with a boat.
Not even a ferry, nigga.
Nigga, not maybe
even
a
a
ferry.
ferry.
Let's not. I guess a ferry. I saw ferry split in half in Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Speedboat. Yeah, so we're not in fucking Spider. We're not in the fucking Marvel universe. Like,
So
oh wow.
that's all the topics I got. Is there anything you want to say? You want to plug? You want to shout out before we
Nah,
hang
man.
up?
Nah, man. I just love everyone, man.
Yeah, go
everyone.
Sixers. Sixers and
Go
7.
Sixers and 7, man.
All right.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, no.
man.
Sixers and 7.
Sixers and
All right.
7. We coming home. We're gonna get this W and let's go.
And then we gonna say fuck Drake in Toronto. All right. Thanks for listening, guys.
Squad up.
My name's Cliff.
X.
This has been Higher Education's podcast.